Good day. I will discuss marketing management in agribusiness. I am Crystal Jamie Hernandez, a student from the College of Veterinary Medicine. The topics that will be covered by this discussion includes marketing concept, evolution of marketing plan process, components of strategic marketing plan, market segmentation, positioning, and a summary. So let us begin with marketing. Marketing is defined as a process of anticipating the needs of targeted customers and finding ways to meet those needs profitably. Three important points focused in the definition are anticipation, target market, and profitability. Anticipation is focusing on what the customer needs, even before they seek it. And marketing emphasizes that the business must have the right products and services available when the customer is ready to purchase. Second is target market. Target market is focusing on a single market segment. This means that there should be tailoring of the products and services offered in response to the unique needs of that particular segment. Third is profitability. Profitability means providing the needs of the customers at a price that generate an acceptable rate of return to the business owner. Traditionally, marketing was viewed as selling what you have, and some agribusinesses still approach marketing in this way. More effective agribusiness marketers, on the other hand, focus on having what you can sell, anticipating the customer needs. The starting point for any marketing program must be the identification of customer needs, and satisfying customer needs is the primary focus of any market driven organization. However, marketing has evolved in agribusiness firms over time, and most of today's effective agribusiness marketers didn't start with a focus on customers. Now, let's focus on the three drivers of marketing: products, sales, and market. Many agribusinesses that achieve early success usually did so because they had a successful and unique product that satisfied a specific customer need. And some agribusiness firms continue to operate with a central focus on the product. Here, the idea is to create a product that is so good customers will seek it out. This approach is focused on products, hence called the product driven approach. In a product driven organization, product development, research, engineering, and product operations are the primary focus. Since they focus on products that are high in demand, thus returns of sales are good. The disadvantage of this approach is product driven organization becomes so focused on producing its product or service that it becomes insensitive to the changes in farmer or consumer needs. The next is organizations that focus primarily on communicating the benefits of their products are called sales driven. This approach may involve taking the firm's core product to a new level and introducing a number of variations or extensions to serve existing customers better or serve an entirely new group of customers. In an overview, this approach focuses on making the sale by communicating the benefits of the products. This will reach the people and eventually leading them to purchasing the product or services. However, sales driven agribusinesses fail to ask one important question. That is, do we have what the customer wants to buy? Failure to carefully consider this question leaves a sales driven organization highly vulnerable to competitors who are more in tune with changing customer needs. The last approach focuses on customer needs that drives all decisions in the organization, from product development efforts to product location decisions to asset allocation. Decisions are made with a clear vision of how the firm intends to satisfy the customer in mind. A market-driven agribusiness is one with good product and a good sales effort, but also one with a clear understanding of what type of customers it is trying to serve and what these customers want and need from the firm both now and over the lifetime of the relationship. Market-driven firms invest in market research to better understand their customers, then use the information generated to guide their decision-making. Now let's discuss the strategic marketing plan. Let's begin with the marketing process. Marketing process starts with the market situation assessment, followed by crafting the strategy, then implementing the strategy. Let us dig into the details of each step. The following must be assessed in the assessment situation: market conditions, competitors or competitions, customers, and the course of the organization or the own firm. In here, SWOT must be identified in each of these areas. And as we evaluate the results of the SWOT analysis, goals must be set. The second stage is the crafting of the strategy. From the first step, we can now craft our strategy since we have established the background and pertinent data. In this stage of the organization must prioritize a target market to be able to develop a logical core strategy or position image. This image will be established as we develop a marketing matrix that will cover the 4 Ps, namely the product, the price, the promotion, and the place. The last major step is to implement our strategy. And vital to this stage is the evaluation of the results of the implementation. In short, the evaluation will be the basis of the organization to continually develop their marketing process. In the discussion of assessment of situation, we have emphasized the need to identify the SWOT, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This leads us to the strategic marketing plan. This plan is composed of 5 components, which includes conduct a SWOT analysis, choose a target market, choose a position, develop the appropriate marketing mix, and evaluate and refine the marketing plan. Let's try to have a focused discussion in some of these components. First is, how do we conduct a SWOT analysis? Again, we focus on these four, namely the general trends or the market conditions, the competitors or the competition, the customers, and of course, the organization or the firm. Our manager should be informed about the industry and market segment. General trends in the market that may be of interest include key technological trends, the general economic situation, important political developments, and weather patterns. Marketers may rely on government or independent statistics, influential bloggers, the trade press, industry experts, company research staff, and outside consultants to help them frame the general trends in the market. Knowing the industry situation trends allows marketers to approach the market prepared to address their product strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. For example, from 2019 to 2021, pork consumption has steadily increased. This gives the firm the data that pork production has great opportunities due to steadily increasing demand for consumption. Such an assessment of general trends tells the equipment manufacturer much about how the business environment will greet their next new product introduction. For any sales organization, understanding key market factors influencing their buyers' decision-making process allows a prepared approach to marketing products or services. A manager should also understand and respect the competition in his/her market segment. Customers will always evaluate an agribusiness firm's products and services relative to the competitive products and services. These may involve a comparison of the tangible features and intangible features of the products. It is important for agribusiness marketers to understand what they are going up against in the marketplace. Good marketers know how their products and services compare with competitor products and services in those areas that are important to the target customer. Such insights help marketers understand what they should focus on their marketing strategy. Third is understanding customer needs and wants. Here, it is critical to have a fundamental understanding of what the customer will need from the organization both today and in the future. Knowing the customer typically means thoroughly understanding the customer's business and the role the firm product plays on the farmer or rancher's operation. And the fourth is assessing the firm's strengths and weaknesses. A final key part of the SWOT analysis involves understanding what the firm does well, their strengths, and areas the firm could improve, their weaknesses. This evaluation plays an important role in the market planning process. First, the marketer may identify a unique strength that can be cultivated into an advantage. Second, the firm may identify an area where improvement is needed if a particular customer group is to be served. And finally, the firm may identify a weakness of such magnitude that it becomes a constraint on decision making. Here are some guide questions to aid in the assessment of internal strengths and weaknesses. We can focus on marketing, finance, operations and logistics, and of course, human resources. Benchmarking is another technique that can be used to assess internal strengths and weaknesses. Benchmarking involves identifying a non competitive firm that is known for excellence in a particular area, and then carefully studying the firm to see how they deliver this excellence. The findings of this study are then compared against the agribusiness firm's current practices and key differences explored further. Such a benchmarking study can provide the firm with extremely valuable information that is helpful in identifying strengths and weaknesses as well as suggesting strategies for dealing with each. Next component is choosing the target market. Market segmentation groups customers into segments or categories according to some set of characteristics. Here, the agribusiness manager is interested in developing groups of customers that respond in a similar fashion to a given offer. These groups are called market segments, target segments, or market niches. By recognizing the common characteristics, needs, or buying motives of each unique segment in the total market, an agribusiness can design specialized marketing strategies that may appeal to a particular segment it wants to serve. A few particular ways to segment a market includes geographic segmentation. This may be appropriate for some markets. Food tastes and preferences clearly vary geographically, and certain products have much more appeal in some regions than others. We can also have demographic segmentation. This is used in many markets. It includes age, income, size of household, education, number of children, type of employment, and so on, all of which are important market segmentation variables. Such demographic segments can be heavily used in the food industry. For the farm market, segmenting customers by operating characteristics is typically useful. This may involve such characteristic as type of operation, like for example, craft versus livestock, size of operation, production technology, use, and form of ownership. Demographic variables like those mentioned above can be used in concert with the characteristics of the farm operation to further define the market segments. In other instances, psychographic or behavioral market segments may be developed. Here, the focus is on more on the physical characteristics. The marketer may be interested in wine buyers who value image and prestige in their purchase, or the farm lender may be interested in those buyers who value a relationship with their lender as compared to those who don't. Such segmentation approaches are relatively sophisticated and are heavily used by branded food companies to market products aimed at the healthy lifestyle segment, the gourmet segment, or the young and rebellious segment. Such segmentation approaches require a variety of demographic, behavioral, and psychological data to construct, all tied back to some common set of needs the group is seeking in the product or service. A key point is that there are clearly definable differences between market segments. If such differences do not exist, a mass market strategy works just fine. Typically, designing marketing plans for different segments involves a substantial commitment of firm resources. So careful thought must go into the market segmentation employed. Well-defined market segments will pass the following tests. Measurable. This means, can the market segment be identified and evaluated? In some cases, market segmentation can be developed easily using readily available demographic data. In other cases, it may be very difficult to identify how many and which farmers want to buy based on the relationship with the supplier as opposed to those who simply want to buy on price. Next is substantive. Is the market segment large enough to serve? Some segments may be well defined and measurable, but be simply too small to justify the required resource commitment. And third, actionable. Can the firm effectively serve the segment? In some cases, the firm may identify a large, well defined segment, but simply not have the people, products, or services needed to effectively serve the segment. In addition to this question, agribusiness firms look at several other factors as they make their choice for target market. The level of competition is also important. Another evaluation component is choosing a position. You know the customers you will target, you understand their needs, you have a clear picture of the marketplace, your product, and the benefits it offers to your customers. You clearly understand the value you are delivering. But how do you communicate that value to your prospects and customers? This question is answerable by the concept called positioning. Positioning is defined as the process of creating the desired image in the customer's mind. To better understand the idea of position, it is important to understand the idea of competitive advantage. An agribusiness firm's competitive advantage is that set of competencies where the firm has a clear and distinct advantage over the competition. Competitive advantage is the firm's edge in the marketplace. It is the reason customers choose to do business with the firm as opposed to buying from another organization. The Harvard Business School professor Michael Porter suggests that there are two ways to build a competitive advantage. First, the firm can attempt to provide customers with unique products and services available to other firms. This approach is called differential advantage. Pursuing a differential advantage means that you focus on being a value-added firm by providing services that enhance your product and capitalize on what makes your firm unique. The other way to claim competitive advantage is to be a low-cost leader. Cost leadership involves meeting the market's product offering with an offering of comparable quality and features, but beating the market on price. Hence, cost leaders work hard at running extremely efficient operations. Cost management is a central focus in every potential area of efficiency that does not undermine the product service offering is pursued with a vengeance. Firms positioning themselves as cost leaders will emphasize price in their message while assuring the market that their quality is acceptable. In summary, marketing is the process of anticipating the needs of targeted customers and finding ways to meet those needs profitably. Strategic market planning process begins with a careful assessment of the business environment and a critical evaluation of the firm's strengths and weaknesses. The results of this assessment are summarized in a SWOT analysis. The focus here is identifying key business opportunities in the market, those areas where the agribusiness should focus its marketing resources. The market assessment provides data for a fundamental choice the agri-marketer must make. What target market should the firm pursue? A target market is a group of customers and prospects that will respond in similar fashion to a given offer. The key for the marketer is to identify a target group with the unique needs that can firm serve profitably. So an important part of such a strategic marketing plan is determining the position the firm wants to take with this target market. The position serves as a focal point to the firm's marketing mix. And this is an example of crafting the strategy. And last but not the least is the set of decision agribusiness managers make as part of the strategic marketing plan process must be among the most fundamental choices facing an agribusiness firm. This includes implementing and eventually evaluating the strategy for continuous improvement. Decisions about what markets to pursue and what position to take in these markets drive must of the rest must rest of the firm's business activities. That's all. Thank you.